Good evening, Virgo. Moonchild Divinity 624 coming at you with January 2018 love focus. Tonight I'm using the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. It's kind of the main cards, and I have a couple others to clarify. I'll go into those specifics when I actually pick them up, if and when. Alright, so this is a general 2018 January love focus. You had two cards fall out there, the Five of Air and Strength. Okay. Cards are talking to you guys tonight. Alright, let's see. Oh, you had two more fall out. Four of Fire with Ego. Definitely dealing with, I feel like a lot of you Virgo women are dealing with some type of male figure. Some of you might be walking away from them. Seven of Earth at the bottom. I'm going to place this down. Some of you might choose to walk away from them. Some of you might stick it out, have the strength to stick it out. I feel like you've wanted to for so long, or maybe just for like the past 4 years, past 4 months, especially probably the last 4 to 8 months. You've been really trying to stick it out with this person, whether it's a male or female. You have this deep emotional wish that something could come of it. But for some reason, I feel like you're getting just signs from the universe saying just now's not the right time. It may be later. It might not be later. If right now it's just very unwise for both of the evolution of both of your souls to try and make this relationship work or something of that nature. I'm not saying it's never going to happen. It's just right now is not the right time. And you're trying so hard, and some of you will walk away. Eight of Water, I'm going to read textbook because I just keep looking back at it, and I feel like some of you Virgo men or women are just going to smarten up and choose to just walk away for now. Just let it be. And it's funny that I heard that song on the way home from work by the Beatles. You're trying so hard to possibly manipulate a situation into coming into fruition right now. Now is not, it's an unwise choice to try to do that. I'm not trying to preach to anybody. That's just what I see and feel from the cards. I'm going to clarify on the Ego card. I feel like this card wanted to come out. Yeah, major turn of events for some of you. Major turn of events. You had the Wheel of Fortune that wanted to come out. I'm using the Hanson Roberts to clarify a bit. I don't look at this as negative or positive. I just feel like timing's off. You know how everyone says timing's everything, you know? Timing is everything. Just let it be. Okay, Jesus. All right. Let's see, so you had the Queen of Wands pop out and then the Four of Pentacles. This male or female Virgo that you're dealing with, they're very, excuse me, they're very stingy with their emotions. It's like they cannot at this point in time open up to you. It's just, for them, they feel like it's just physically impossible. They feel like they're being almost like strangled. Like I can't do this right now. I can't settle down right now. I got too much going on. I know that you want it. I'm not there right now. Going to clarify in the Eight of Water. Going to see what some of you Virgo men and women are going to do. This is going to take a lot of strength on your part. You almost kind of want to meet them at their energetic level and say, hey, can we just make this work, please? And it's going to make them run even faster or shut down even more and be more stingy with their emotions. You just can't do that to somebody right now. And I know that's probably not what a lot of you want to hear. It's a love reading, and I want it to be positive and fairy tale-ish for everybody, but we all know life doesn't go that way all the time. There's lessons to be learned. Everything's a balance, okay? And like I said, it doesn't mean it's never going to happen with this person. It's just right at this moment in time. It's not the right time for the best evolution of both of your souls. So I feel like after you walk away, Justice and the Page of Pentacles came out, and then the Three of Rods, and then the Hierophant at the bottom. Some of you may end up getting with this person in the future, but you just have to let them go. It's almost like I look at this Three of Rods card right here, and I just look at this person. It's like their head's tilted to the right or to the left, or however you're seeing it. It doesn't really matter, minor details, but they're watching that that ship go away. And I feel like in a lot of the time, like I said, they're coming in. This is a person waiting for their ships to come in. But with the 8 of water that I clarified it on, it's almost like you're kind of letting them go for now and watching them leave. It's not about the coming, it's about the going with them. I want to pull, I'm going to pull on some Doreen Virtue Romance Angels. I want to see what's, just want to see a message romantically. I want to see what's going on in this person's head maybe. And I might take out a few more cards out of the Tarot, Doreen Virtue Tarot. Let's just see. Don't get down. Timing is everything. Okay? Release your ex, playfulness, and soulmate, and then attraction. So some of you Virgo people might actually have someone else. The reason why you have to let this person go is you might have another karmic relationship that you actually have to let in. We all know how that happens, okay? You feel like you met the one, you want to settle down with them, and you guys both haven't learned your own lessons yet, and it takes letting go to experience other people, other things, other places, other experiences, whether negative or positive. It makes you a more complete being, okay? So for right now, try to release that person. Let them go. Stop trying to hold them down, because that's only going to impede their soul from flying. I know that you probably love them. They probably love you. It's just not the right time right now. Let them go with love, or receive them with love, depending on how this might go. It might be the opposite. You might have let them go in the past, and now they came back, and now this is happening for you. This person is definitely significant for you. It's definitely, we have plenty of soulmates, but this card came up. You guys love each other very much. You're very playful with one another when it's just you two together. Letting go, letting loose, having a good time, listening to music. I feel like a lot of you listen to music. I made that Beatles reference at the beginning. Sometimes I get songs. I connect very well with music, but sometimes songs just pop up in my head. And I heard that song on the way home, funny enough. Let It Be. Let It Be. I'm just going to take the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue one more time and see if anything else wants to pop out. I feel like for some of you Virgos, you need to let this person go because someone else needs to come in for your soul's journey. Probably romantically, since this is a love reading. And you're very reluctant to let this person go on their way because they might have to do the same, and then in the future you guys might meet up, or maybe you just went through this, okay? Like I said, it could go either way. This is general. I'm reading for tons of people. 10 of Water, 7 of Earth, Ace of Earth, then the 4 of Earth. So 3 Earth cards just came out right after one another. It's talking about stability here, obviously. Something that's you can bring down to earth and that's stable, okay? I feel like you're planting, and then the 10 of Water was there. That was the only water card that came out with the 3 Earth. I placed down 4. So Earth is very predominant here. So I feel like for some reason I just thought of like, follow me here. I'm just spitting from my intuition. I get what I have little visions in this little skull of mine. But I just pictured mud. I pictured this 10 of Cups being like just poured on all of that earth, and just it was muddy, it was mucky, it wasn't solid ground. So I just feel like that's how this relationship, that's the foundation of your relationship, how it is at this point in time, because you're both not spiritually ready for one another. You might love them with all of your heart, but it's just, for some of you, or like I said, in the past it might have been this way, a couple months ago, a couple years ago, and then this person's coming back in. So when you tried to have that relationship at that time, whether 4 to 8 months ago or 4 to 8 years ago, whatever, it wouldn't have been a solid foundation for you two to set up. It would have been rocky, okay? You know how it's like trying to build a castle on sand, on water. It's just gonna wash away. The universe knows better than your conscious mind does, so it's going to send you lessons and things and people to better you, to make you more whole. So this is a love reading. I know it was kind of, I wouldn't say down. I mean, like I said, it wasn't fairy tale-ish, but life isn't sometimes. this is the way it goes. And listen, keep your heads up, because like I said, this might be coming back in. You might have just been releasing somebody, or maybe in the next few weeks, 4 to 8 weeks, that's really sticking out for me. So maybe some of you are 48 watching this, or you're 48 when you let them go, and it's something of that nature. And pay attention to music. I know that's very important for some of you Virgos. But anywho, I will be back next month. Happy New Year, okay? And stay positive and just be happy. Be happy and just try to enjoy the little things in life, like, you know, the smell of flowers or music, like I said, something of that nature to kind of uplift your vibrations about this situation if it's getting you a little down. Because it's what is down must go up, what is up must go down. It's the circle of life, okay? Take care now. Bye-bye then.